I wasn't waiting, I wasn't even hoping anymore. But then, you happened.
I lived in shades of almost light, a quiet heart too tired to fight. No dream, no flame, no songs to sing, just empty rooms and echoing things. I wore a smile that wasn't mine, counted stars without a sign. The days went on like borrowed time, the clock would tick but not a line.
And then you stepped into my air, not loud, not proud, but simply there. You didn't change the world I knew, you changed the way I looked at blue. You spoke like dusk, soft and wide, and made the silence feel alive. You asked me nothing, gave me space, but every word you said found place. And then you happened like sudden spring, like music made from everything. Not a storm, but something true. A universe that finally knew I wasn't broken, just asleep. And you woke parts I couldn't keep. Not with fire, not with plan, but just by being who you am. And then you happened, and I began.
Didn't promise stars or skies, you simply stayed and met my eyes. You poured me tea when I looked cold, you laughed at jokes I'd never told. You saw the mess, you didn't run, you stayed and watched me come undone. And piece by piece with patient grace, you helped me find my missing place.
I saw myself inside your gaze, not as I was but unafraid. You mirrored back the me I lost, the one who knew what love could cost. And in your voice I heard my name, not just a sound but full of flame. And suddenly the world was wide, because your heart had made me mine. And then you happened like a dawn that turns the darkest shadows on. You didn't fix me, you just stayed and helped the fear begin to fade. You taught me love can sometimes heal without a word, without a deal. You didn't save me, you just began. And then you happened, and I became man. Yes, we fought, we lost our calm. There were nights without your palm, but even when we turned away, I still felt your heart would stay. We didn't need to always speak, your silence never felt too weak. For even when the world turned dim, I knew you loved me from within.
Years go by and people change, but you remain inside my name. Even when you're far from view, I breathe a little more like you. The things you touch, the words you gave, still teach me how to be brave. I've walked through storms with your hand gone, but every step still sings your song.
And then you happened, and I knew that love is what the soul walks through. It isn't perfect, isn't planned. It holds you like a steady hand. It shows up when you've stopped the race and plants a kiss on tired face. It doesn't ask, it doesn't know, it just begins and helps you grow. I lived, I heard, I cried, I ran. And then you happened, and I began.
Some people search, Some people pray. I simply breathed. And then you happened.